Don't Talk to Robots. We got a video response art cards for Reindeer Studios and the Chosen roster. Our minifigure for this episode is another person with a big old white beard. It is none other than Dumbledore. This is where he's like pulling out those sinews of memories. Remember that part in the movie? I think that's what this minifigure is from. And I picked him because he's got a gray beard, along with Reindeer Studios, Scott and Sean over at the Chosen roster. Scott at Reindeer Studios is asking for a lineup of art cards, your favorite art cards. So I'm going to be showing you that. And then the Chosen roster is also asking you to showcase some art cards as well as your favorite artist. So while I was looking for some art cards, I found these amazing Boys and Girls Club cards. Guess who that is? It is none other than your favorite shout out member, Andy from Flying Dutchman Cards. That's right. Check out these stats. Andy Vandermeulen, season 1990, age 7, coming in at a big old 4'10", weighing 85 pounds, shortstop. I don't remember him ever playing shortstop, but we'll go with it. Very nice. And then number 12. And then, oh, check out this stud. He is eliciting fear in opponents. That's right. That's myself, Doug Vandermeulen. And that's a Bellingham Vandermeulen. Age 10, 5'2", weighing in at 80 pounds, playing first base. I played first base and got a ball right in the eye. And then I'm like, I'm done playing first base. Put me in the outfield. So I found those while I was looking for some art cards. Thought I would show those off. All right, so here is my lineup. I'm going to show some of my favorite art cards, and then I have some custom art cards I'm going to show off in the second part of this video, so stay tuned for that. All right, so here is my lineup. First off, we're going to go with my catcher. Very nice. Carlton Fisk from Score Masters. I've completed this whole set, a really nice set. Includes an early Ken Griffey Jr. card, so very nice there. And then I have a pitcher. My pitcher is going to be Dwight Gooden. And this is from Bowman. And I like, even though that these are like no purchase necessary cards, they put some really cool artwork on the front. And I just love how it's cropped and just the position that he's in. Even the background is really cool. Really like this Dwight Gooden card. Next up, we're going to go with my outfield. And we got Bo Jackson. I guess we will put Bo Jackson in right field. And this is from Fleer 91, everyone's favorite set, but these inserts out of Fleer 91 were pretty sweet. And Bo's got like some type of bionic arm robot thing going on here, which is very nice. Bionic Bo, 5 of 12. I should try to complete this little set. I have a few of these, but that's pretty cool. Bo Jackson. All right, next up in center field position, you know we were going to show him, Ken Griffey Jr. This is from Score as well, and this is one of those big head artist cards. Really like these ones a lot. 91 Score All-Star Team. There you go. So we had to show off a Ken Griffey Jr. And of course, if there's going to be a Griffey, there'll probably be a Strawberry as well. This is the Upper Deck Vernon Wells Sr. artist cards. Really like these ones. Like this one of Strawberry's got his home and away jersey on. Really cool looking. I wish they would bring back checklists just so they'd have an excuse to make cool cards like this. Make it happen, Tops. All right, to the infield. We're going to go with some Cubs in our infield. And for third base, we've got Chris Bryant. Shout out to Kalen. This is from Gallery Heritage. Really cool looking card. I'm not a fan of all of the gallery cards, but I do like these Gallery Heritage cards. I think those look really nice. For our shortstop, we have Ernie Banks out of Project 70, and this is going to be my favorite artist for the Chosen roster, and this is the artist Quicks. And I saw this card early on in Project 70, and I'm like, I'm going to follow this guy, and I've really liked all of the cards that he's put out this year. This one is super cool too because it has got Clark in the background showing him where to hit that home run ball. Just a lot of color. Really like that one. So that is going to be my shortstop, Ernie Banks. And then of course we've got to include a Diamond Kings, the legend, Ryan Sandberg. Like this one a lot. Got that sweet old Cubs retro jersey. I mean, it wasn't retro when he was wearing it, but it was a very cool. That's one of my favorite kind of Cub emblems there. So we got a Diamond Kings as our second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. First baseman. Now this player usually DHs, but we're going to move him over to first base because this card is so awesome. It is David Ortiz, and this is another Quicks card from Project 70, but it's the foil version, numbered 50 out of 70. I was trying to find a different set, so this is my first duplicate, but it's a foil one, so it's a little bit of a different variation, but this is just a sweet looking card. I mean, it's got a robot on it. It's got Big Papi, David Ortiz. Oh, it even says Big Papi on it. Really nice. I really like this card. So that's my lineup for Scott and Sean's video responses. Hope you guys enjoyed. All right, I'm going to show off some custom artwork from my youth, and we have a lineup for that one as well. So I found this old scrapbook from my youth. It's got a lot of little doodles in it. You can see that I was definitely interested in graphic design. I came up with my own Ace cartoons, very into Next Generation at that time, Star Trek. But what I also found was some art cards, so check these out. These were called Wacky Cards, and I feel like I got this idea from Sports Illustrated for Kids or something where somebody had made some cards that played off the name of the player. So let's start off here. We got Wacky Cards. We got our catcher, Hall of Famer, Johnny Bench for the Reds. And as you can see, Johnny Bench is an actual bench. The humor, it's amazing. Let's go down to our second baseman here. We got Mariano Duncan, and that is a Duncan yo-yo. So that's a little bit more of a stretch. And I think this was 91. I think these ones were the second series, 92. But I think these are the only ones that I made from 92. So our shortstop, we got Jay Bell for the Pirates, and of course he is a Bell. He's leaping up there. Check out those shoes. Those are nice. The coloring here. My mom was big into stamps, so I think I included the stamps. The cool thing about this card is that there's also a back. So let's check out the back. And I'm going to have to flip the video around. There you can see Wacky Cards, Jay Bell stats. And that's a decent, decently drawn Pirates logo there. And this is a product of Doug's Card Company. Very nice. All right, let's turn the page. All right, I'm going to try to slow roll these. So here we go. Shout out to Baseball Card Illustrated. We got a Rob Deer, and it's an actual deer. He's got a mitt and a hat on there. I think this is also definitely inspired by Upper Deck with like the little base in the corner there. Who do we got up next? We have got Jimmy Key, and he's an actual key. I hope you guys are cracking up at these wacky cards. Who we got up next? This is another one. Great one. Ben Mcdonald, and he's the Mcdonald logo. That's definitely a stretch, but we'll allow it. First round pick for the Orioles. Shout out to Autographs 2000s. All right, we got a PC player coming up next. This is a 1 of 1. We got a Daryl Strawberry All-Star. I think this might have been where it started because it's so easy to make his head an actual strawberry. Because his last name is Strawberry. It's wacky. Who do we got next? In our outfield, we got George Bell. 2 bells. Very creative. Stretching the creative muscle. What's our third All-Star here? Frank Viola. That's some nice artwork. He's an actual instrument, Frank Viola. All right, our last 3 coming up. This one is another stretch, but we'll go with it. It's a Mike Greenwell. Very literal. He's a green well. Get it? Wacky. Next up, Pete Rose, and he's a rose. No. The design of this card, not the best for Pete Rose, but. And then our last wacky card is David Cohn Mvp. There you go. There's some custom artwork from yours truly, from my youth. Hope you enjoyed all of those wacky cards. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you go and sub up Sean Tieford at the Chosen Roster and Scott at Reindeer Studios. Their links are down in the description. And don't forget to rock and roll!